right, you're tuned in to that Crazy Girl 2ARA show.
Oh, man.
We got a good show coming up. We got in the building. We got Lump
Hello.
Hamilton.
Hello. I don't think I'm able to. Can anybody hear me? No?
They don't hear you?
I don't think they can hear me.
Oh, yeah?
You don't think nobody can hear you?
I don't know. How are we going to find out if somebody can hear me? It's just us. Some bullshit.
It's kind of crazy today, huh? One of them crazy days. Crazy Monday.
Yeah, Crazy Monday.
It's one of them crazy Mondays. You heard me?
Work. That's all right. You want to go ahead.
Yeah.
Our question for today is, does good sex mean that you don't have to give oral sex?
Does it mean it? No. Can it mean it? Sure.
All right. The question is, does good sex mean you don't have to give oral? That's the question for today.
Does it mean it? No. It doesn't mean it.
No, because I'm going right to sleep.
It can mean it.
I mean, some people feel that their dick is good enough that they don't have to give oral sex.
Nobody should be that bold. But at the same time, if you know what it takes to please your lover and you don't have to venture down there, it's a win.
It's a win-win.
I wouldn't say a win-win. It's a win. If I could put enough working with my hips where my lips don't have to move, I'll be all right. Most times I don't have to. Not to brag or anything like that. It's a cunnilingus is a lost art.
All right.
Cunnilingus is a lost art. It died in the 70s. It came back about 98. And it's off and on. People are nasty. So you got to watch who you do everything to with. Some people will never experience it. Some people don't deserve to experience it. And yet they get it all the time.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that you should do it all the time.
No.
There should be like special occasions. Not special occasions, but something to look forward to.
Eating muff is not a special occasion thing. It's not. Like, it's regular stuff. Like, it really is. Now, browbeating me to get me. I gotta want to do it. If I don't want to do it, it's not gonna get done. Most times, like, I'm not gonna be bitter and eat muff. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
So you call it muff.
I can call it a bunch of things. What do you want it to be? We can call it whatever you like.
So you got to turn your mic set. Is it on mute or something? One of them joints on mute?
I don't know.
Unmute them.
All right. Can y'all
My
hear me
joint,
now?
I don't know if my joint is on mute or not either. Should when we talk, like the thing, like the voice go up or something, the green thing? Hello. Hey, there you go. But now it's like a reverb.
Like an echo joint.
All right.
Now he hears.
So now, with that, there are a lot of people who believe that they do not have to eat pussy or suck dick because they have good skills.
I mean, listen,
I'm
right?
saying, I'm going off of...
There's a saying that is, if you're a jack of all trades, you're not a master of none, right? So if you're a jack of all trades, then this conversation isn't about you, because that means you do it all because you kind of have to. As a younger man, I had my tongue pierced, and an old dude stopped me one day, and was like, "Yo, any man that got his tongue pierced, that they mean he is strong in the lips and weak in the hips." And I was so offended by that I fucked his granddaughter.
Wow. Oh man.
Go tell your grandpa I got stroke, bitch. Go tell him these hips work. But still, it's. I don't know. I don't think nobody's obligated to do anything with any of you. Special treatment is supposed to be for those we like.
Right.
Or love.
I wonder how the old people do it though. Without no teeth in their mouth.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, I've been waiting to take my teeth out for a special somebody. When I get older, I'm taking my teeth out and rock out with my dude.
Oh no.
That's how I'm doing it. That's how I'm doing it. That's the only time I'm doing it too.
It's gonna sound like macaroni and cheese, huh?
It's gonna sound, man. I barely got teeth in my mouth now.
Yikes.
So right now I'm working. I'm trying to get paid.
Run.
Yeah.
So let me find out you gonna go in the strip club with no teeth in your mouth?
Oh Lord, no. That sounds like a trap anyway. You met a chick at the strip club with no teeth? And you did what?
And if you're listening, the call-in number is 484-477-6348.
Yeah, we like to hear from y'all. What y'all experience is.
What y'all experience is with the oral sex.
What's the number again?
484
484
477
477
6348.
6348.
And you're listening to Philly Hot Radio with that Crazy Girl 2 era and your man DJ Leak 215.
Yes, I'm in the building.
And we got Lump in the building.
How y'all doing? It's Lump, Hamilton Southwest representative. Shout out all Philly comedy. Shout out to Crack Liberty Battle League. Shout out to the Panic Hour, Post Sandwich Shop, Hamilton Washington Dryer Service, 52nd and Largewood, 80 to 2011. Holla at me. How's everybody?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, shout out to Isis, the manager, my manager right there, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
Infinity,
say, whoa,
Infinity
whoa, whoa.
Live, I'm definitely be right there with y'all. Shout out to y'all too, because I'm about to be spinning them wheels of twos on y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta watch how you give shout outs to ISIS. I'm saying like, what the fuck is that? Fucking FBI be here in 10 minutes. Out of here. I was wiping everything off. Gotta go, like.
Yeah, it's my manager. Slash wifey.
Slash wifey.
Yes, sir.
I think you should say wifey first.
Yeah, shout out to Isis. Hey, girl.
I don't know. People feel obligated to things they don't deserve. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, true
Well,
that.
I personally do not perform oral sex at home. So
And why is that?
because I feel like I don't have to.
Oh, because you already won the prize? That's how marriage works. Like, you already won, so you ain't got to. It's like I'm LeBron James. Why am I in the skills competition? Like, dunk contest for who? It's not. I'm good. Like,
Now, do I receive? Yes.
what woman would say no?
Oh, man.
Although I have had women say no, I'm a bit vicious.
There
But
are women that say no.
Yeah,
Matter
how about
of
that?
fact,
But they get mad and angry at you.
I'm gonna text someone right now.
How about if they get mad and angry? They'll say, no, we don't want none of that.
I mean, if you can't say no if I haven't. Well, you can say no if I haven't done it before. Then that lets me know somebody went down there and fucked some shit up or did something that you could not handle.
Mm-hmm.
If I do it and then you tell me I can't do it, then it's like mind control over Debo. Like, it's like, I mean, I can't let him do this. So I'm gonna end up in Debo chicken coop. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm trying to
This-
see that. Those skills.
No, this the thing I'm winning.
Skills is like that. I'm trying to see that. I'm already.
see, I like to think myself that like I perform cunnilingus like these dudes out here randomly eating ass. Like, I don't have to. It's like mind control over Debo. I guess I'm old school in that like trying to eat the box is for me is like a last move. Whereas like these cats these days, I'm 41. These cats these days, I hear they opening move is to eat the booty.
Oh man,
I'm
Groceries, huh?
41 and I have yet to eat a booty, drunk or not. Like it's not gonna happen. I'm good. And I gotta really, really like you to eat your Gucci. Really.
Oh, but they just ripping the bags open, huh?
Yeah, they trying to.
Eating all the groceries out the
Yeah,
bag,
no,
huh?
I'm good. Yeah, that's they open and move because it's mind control. It's mind control. That's all they want. They want to be able to like. I figure what I'm gonna do to you anyway gonna make you call me back anyway, whether I eat the box or not. Like you're gonna call me back. I hope. I would love to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pleaser, so
Yes, sir.
like. But if a bitch open like, well, you gotta eat my ass, then you're not getting pleased by me. So you might as well close up shop. That's
So
not
you're
gonna
not
happen.
eating ass?
No, never.
Oh,
For what?
I'm just saying.
So
There's
this
Like
some
if I was
people out here
married,
ass.
like if I was married or that in deep of a relationship, then I probably would. It's like, okay, bitch, it's Valentine's Day. It's the anniversary. It's, you know what I mean, wedding night. Like that would be something special that I would set up for the honeymoon night. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, you go get in that tub. I'm gonna lick your anus. You know what I'm saying? Like it's going down.
yeah,
But beyond that is nah, I'm good.
we need some callers to call in because I got a question. What was the corniest oral sex you ever had in your entire life?
Hey yo, before you even get into that, oral sex is like pizza. Even bad pizza is pizza.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
No, it could be some spoiled ones.
Well, one.
But
one,
that's the
you
difference
either
between-
know what you're doing or you don't. And the only people who have ever given me an orgasm are women.
Oh wow,
that's different.
oh wow.
Well,
Woman?
I couldn't be the dude that because this dude's running around like I can't come from head. Like, what if a man holds that secret? Like, well, he'll never know. Like, that's just not gonna happen.
That's
I'm
that.
just saying. It's just well, let me think. No, it was years ago, and I used to call him Stan the Man. And Stan, if you're out there,
Oh shit!
She blessed you out, homie. Damn, that's crazy. She blessed you right out.
God
if you're
damn,
out
Stan.
there, my number is.
Oh lord!
Like she wants you back, homie. She wants you back.
Oh lord! God damn it, Stan!
Now he hit the spot like it was his spot, like it belonged to him. Like I lost my mind. I was giving this dude my money.
Oh, I had to.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's official.
like I've
When I
been
start
Man.
giving you my money,
I've been there. I had a stalker on papers. Like all because she wanted to meet. Like you get none of
it's
it.
for real.
It's
Right,
done.
right.
I'm trying to figure out how you get back to me, baby.
Nah, this chick was ruining it. She was trying to take a nigga under on some real shit. Then throw everybody off the trail by writing all this crazy shit about how my dick was small and he can't hit it right. But then she calling me every 3 minutes. Talking about when you coming down here.
Oh,
Come get it now. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm all right. Like it got ugly. Like she went on to all my Facebook posts and then she started calling my parents' house, leaving dirty messages. So.
yeah.
And the strange part is I never ate her Gucci.
You never ate her.
Not that one.
Oh man.
Oh, that's crazy.
She wasn't deserving.
All right.
You gotta earn it. Like I'm not just a regular whore. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta give me dinner or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
All right. Well, we're gonna go into a break, and then we will be back. And the next voice you'll hear will be Lump, and he will do his 5 minutes or
I got
10.
5?
You got
Yeah, I got 5. Ooh.
5 minutes of comedy.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay, I will do that.
All right.
Thursday, February 28th. That's next Thursday?
All right. Which mic is his? Turn the mic off. Turn the mic off.
though? What's up with everybody, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. BreeHottRadio.com. Go log in right now. You know what I'm saying? We in live right now. You know what I mean? I got the setup, you know what I mean? Wham wham. You know, I'm right here talking that ish right now, you know what I mean? Yo, we need some people to call in too, man. See what y'all think about this oral sex thing, man. 484-477-6348. I'm gonna type it in. You know what I'm saying? Say I call in. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all artists. Shout out to all the radio shows. Shout out to all DJs. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing right now. Today's Monday Night Live. Turn up, man. Turn it all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid no ghosts. You already know. Shit. Shit, I ain't afraid no ghosts. Yeah, man. We got radio. Yo, for some artists, yo, we need some artists up here to rap their skills up in here. We got the mic in the back. We got all this in here, man. We need y'all up here, man. It's going there, it's going there, it's going crazy. You heard me? Got comedians in here. Got comedians in here, you know what I mean? Got lump in the building.
Alright, you can go right at that mic.
Yeah, we in here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Microphone 6.
What's up, Rocco? What's up? I see you, homie. What's going on? What's going on?
What's your mic?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. I like this mic. This mic classic, yo.
You guys start spitting for y'all.
No, I ain't gonna rap. Turn my headphones up. I ain't even got headphones on. Turn my headphones up.
Alright, we got Lump in the building.
we definitely got him.
About to do his stand up right now.
Yeah.
All right,
We got this stand-up comedy show, y'all.
Yeah, how's y'all doing tonight? My name is Lump, and like most people, I was born on my birthday. I'm from Southwest Philadelphia. It's a bad neighborhood, but I love my hood. I live in a neighborhood so bad right now, I have to literally lock the door while I'm pooping to make sure that nobody steals my crap. What's going on? Your president is crazy. When he first ran for president, let me take my hood off. I know I'm scaring some people. I apologize. When he first ran for president, I didn't think he was the right man for the job, and I guess I still don't. He has credentials. He makes lots of money. He's also a WWE Hall of Famer, reality TV star, and his catchphrase is "You're fired." I promised myself, because I live in Philadelphia, that if Donald Trump got elected, what I was going to do was I was going to walk through Camden, then I was going to swim to Africa. Now, I said I was going to walk to Camden because I should not make it through Camden because it's Camden. Did they hire their police force back yet? I'm not sure. I don't know. But once I get through Camden, the rest of New Jersey should be a breeze. It's got the Woodlands, Great Adventure, Atlantic City. It's called the Garden State, but I've yet to meet any Mexicans there. And once I get to the coast, I'm going to swim to Liberia because I never want to be a slave again. Facts. Regardless of who's in the White House, I do believe that the United States of America is a progressive country. Think about it. It's only fitting that after we got to enjoy our first black president, that we now have to endure our first orange president. And life imitates art because orange is the new black. Facts. To me, Donald Trump seems like the kind of guy that would masturbate into a rubber glove.
just because it came in handy. I tend not to use segues because they're for fat cops. There's a there's this. I was in Rite Aid the other day and I saw a woman returning Magnum condoms. Yeah, money must have came up short. I have a friend that was recently diagnosed with a multiple personality disorder, and I'm an asshole. So I told him that all of his selfies are now group photos, because you never know who's in the picture with him. I also believe that ADHD is just ADD in high definition, and that necrophilia is a dead fucking issue. All right, y'all seem like a pretty smart crowd. I think that we can all agree that people without fingers are pointless. And that erectile dysfunction jokes are never hard. I must be a dyslexic masseuse because I'm always rubbing people the wrong way. For instance, paraplegics can't stand for anything, but most roll with it. Can the legless person be tripping? I'm not sure. I don't know. For a living, I fix appliances, washing machines, dryers, stoves, refrigerators. That hasn't been working out as of late, so recently I've become a copper pirate. That means I break into abandoned buildings, I take all the metal inside, and then I go recycle because it's the American way, lock your doors at night. That's basically what I'm telling you. This past summer, to get money, I was a landscaper, so I changed my name to Javier to fit in with the Mexicans. They called me Yump. And we used to do regular tasks like pull up weeds and put out mulching. One day I was sitting on a ladder pulling ivy off a house, and I got stung by a wasp. Yeah, snapped to vote Republican in the upcoming election. Those that were supposed to get that joke definitely did. I'm a parent. I got laid properly once. He's 9 years old. About 5 years ago, when my son was 4, we were watching the nightly news, and the broadcaster came on television and he said, Lamar Odom of the Los Angeles Lakers was just found in a brothel. And naturally, my son looked up and he said, hey, Dad, what's a brothel? So I didn't want to tell my son the truth, but I didn't want to lie to him either. So I told my 4-year-old son that a brothel is a hotel that sells soup. All right, broth, hotel, brothel. About a month ago, me and my son were at the ATM. I was getting some money out, and put my card in, got some money out, and as I'm putting my card back inside my wallet, my son was looking at me, and as I'm putting my card back inside my wallet, a condom fell onto the floor in front of us. My son, now naturally, looks down, he points at it, and he goes, hey, Dad, why do you keep seasoning packets in your wallet? And the guy in the next ATM fell out laughing because he thought I was stuck. And I don't want to lie to my son, but I don't want to tell him the truth neither. So I told my 9-year-old son that Daddy keeps seasoning packets in his wallet because every now and then you come across some good soup that might not quite be seasoned to the taste that you like it, and you got to spice it up a bit. You know what I mean? Give it that sazon. You know what I mean? They're really just ribbed for her pleasure. And if that doesn't work, you take her to a brothel. Let's see if I can close with something strong. Where do I go from here? All right. Let's close with this. Like I said, I'm from Southwest, and in Southwest, you see some of the craziest things. The other day, I met a kid with a neck tattoo that says Savage in big block letters. And I asked this kid his name, and he said Randy. So every time I see this kid, I go, oh, yeah. And then I nestle my Intercontinental Championship belt. I pull Miss Elizabeth a little closer, and I snap into a Slim Jim. All right, thank you. That's my time.
All right, give it up for Lump. All right, Lump.
What's up, Social Booty Unix on 5, UTA Rag.
All
Lump
right.
in the building.
Lump in the building.
Peace.
All right, so Lump, how long have you been doing stand-up comedy?
I've been doing stand-up for 8 years.
8 years.
8 years. Since 2010, I've been doing stand-up.
Were you funny as a kid?
Funny looking, sure. Funny. I've always been like an asshole. I got it honestly from my father, and like I've always had like comedic timing, but really what it took for me to get in front of a microphone is I have a friend that's very funny. Shout out to fam, Fat Ass Meatloaf from Nicetown. That's my man. And I promised him that if he went to an open mic, I would go to an open mic. And when I went, it was like, I don't know, it was like catching a bug. Like I just had to keep doing it. And I progressed. I don't even want to call what I have a career yet, but I've done some things. I've been some places. I would definitely want to do more, but I have to get myself together first. So it's definitely an uphill climb. People know my name in Philly. Like I used to be the king of the open mics. Like nobody hustled harder than my record is 6 open mics on a Monday. Like that will never be topped. Like it will never be topped ever. And the only person that ever beat me at open mics was Brian Fennell. One night I did 4 and he did 5. And the only reason why that happened is because I wasn't driving and he was, and he did one before he picked me up, and I found him the rest of them. So,
So who was the toughest match? The toughest match.
Like toughest crowd to do stand up in front of?
Yeah.
For me, starting out, it was definitely black people. Definitely. Because all right, so I'm from 52nd and Chester Avenue, but I grew up, like, I'm from West Philly originally. I, like, grew up elementary years in North Philly and then high school and beyond Southwest.
Okay.
And so I'm, like, the hoodest person I know. But when I was in elementary school, my parents switched us to Catholic school. And my parents and them nuns and teachers in that school always told me to enunciate my words so that people could understand me. So when I talk, people understand what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. I used to read books on etiquette and all kinds of craziness. And sometimes that doesn't fly with people. And I can't just put it on black people. I'll put it on uneducated people, because I've done shows in white rooms and they were dumber. Like some of them were dumber.
Right.
Like a lot of my stuff, if you're not paying attention to it, I call my brand of stand-up intelligent stupidity, which means you got to know a couple things. Anybody 16 years old or older, 10th grade, should understand what I'm saying.
Right.
And if they don't, then there's nothing I could do. It's nothing I could do about that. Like people have told me, other comics have told me years ago, like, dumb it down and this, that, and the third, and you make it more palatable. And I'm like, I have my own lane, and I already know I'm funny. Like, it's too late. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change for none of y'all. And I mean, originality is tough to get these days.
We got a call coming in.
Oh, we got a caller.
We got a call coming in. About to answer right now.
Hello, caller.
Hi, it's Imani.
Hey, Monty, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, the question for today
You going to ask your daughter this question?
is,
What?
does good sex mean you don't have to give oral sex?
No. I'm gonna say no. Because normally, like, when you, like, give oral sex, you give it before you have actual sex. So it's not like something that comes afterwards. So it's like, all right, he'll give you head first, and then you give him head or whatever. Well, however that situation goes. But I just think it's just natural. Like, you just give it before. So, no, good sex. How you going to know the sex is good if you didn't get to the sex part because you do oral first?
Well, typically you're supposed to do oral first, but that's not how things actually work all the time. Because, like, sometimes, in my head and in my world, sometimes I'll be a little tired, and, like, I just be like, man, I don't even feel like thrusting and gyrating. Let me go taste this right quick. You know what I mean? And then, when you perform cunnilingus on the lady, it's less work that you have to do. I wouldn't know about, I mean, for real, like, if a chick sucks me off, like, she got more work to do, for real, because I might have to get you back up and get it right. Like, I got to return the favor.
I mean, yes. I mean, like, oral sex is not, like, an everyday thing because I think it is tiring. Like, it's not like something that you can do and enjoy. You get your jaw starts cramping up and all that other shit. It's too much. But I don't think you just having good.
Your mom
Yeah.
knows you get lockjaw, shorty. That's not good.
Lockjaw.
Imani, you work it, girl. You work it.
Oh Lord.
She get cramped.
I need a break. My neck hurt.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not an every day thing, but I don't think that having I would say good pussy or good dick would take away from you giving oral sex because oral sex is sex. So having good pussy or having like a good stroke doesn't take away from you having to give oral sex. It just doesn't. Like oral sex is completely separate.
We got more callers coming in. We got more callers coming in.
All right, Imani, make Malik's lunch for me.
Oh my God. All right.
All right.
Next caller.
Next caller.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Hello.
Oh man, they must
have
hung up. They got called back. They got called back. We talk about oral sex, y'all. How about them gumdrops going to them oral sex? Oh, here we go.
Hello, that crazy girl Tuere show.
She really is.
Hi, Tuere. You know I had to call, girl. This Janet. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
what's up,
okay.
Janet?
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. All
So
right.
I wanted to talk about this question you posed for tonight.
Yeah.
So, my man, he is so fine, okay?
Go ahead,
And
so fine.
I'm a giver.
Uh-oh.
I'm a giver. I love giving my man, all right? Now, we've been dating for about a month now, and Tuere, he looks good, but when he get undressed, he smell funny.
Yo, boy.
And he's fine, he look good, he got a six-pack. Ooh, girl,
man.
I'm trying to tell you, I just want to give it to him all the time. But, and I'm trying to tell you now, the sex is on fire. But he smells funny. Girl, I don't want to go down and give him no oral sex, and I just don't know what to do, and he want it, but I can't. Now, does that mean, do I have to? I mean, even if he smells funny, should I have to still give him?
And get in the shower. Y'all get in the shower before.
That don't always work. Niggas be tired, yo.
No, you
I tried that. I tried that. I even used my Dove, girl, my good smelling stuff on him, but he got this smell that just come through his skin.
What do you do?
Damn.
If your mom be asking, what does he do for a
I'm a
living?
giver.
What is he eating that makes his body secrete?
I don't know. He like all that funny smelling curry and that really strong curry. He like his favorite restaurant is this Indian restaurant. I don't really eat it.
You just figured it out.
No,
Get that nigga to eat some peanut butter and jelly and some breakfast cereal.
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't perform oral sex at home.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't perform oral sex at home. Not that I don't like giving oral sex. When I get a chance to, I perform it.
I feel you, girl, 'cause he's special. I mean, after a month, I'm ready to go down and give him some good workouts.
Oh yeah,
But just because the dick is good, does that mean I got to go down? 'Cause he smells funny. I just can't get past that.
This what you do, man. This what you do, right? Whenever he come home, you pick one night that you know y'all gonna fuck. Like y'all know y'all gonna have sex. I'm sorry. And what you do is when he comes in the door, you make him go get in the shower. Now, when he comes out the shower, you have to. There's massage lotions that you can go to like CVS or Rite Aid or whatever to go get, and just give him like a body massage.
Okay.
That should help with the smell, like because we secrete what we eat. So if I'm just eating bacon cheeseburgers and hot dogs and cereal all day, when I go play basketball, when I'm working, that's what's gonna come out of my pores.
Right.
Oh,
You
okay.
dig what I'm saying? But as soon as you get in the shower, yeah, I mean, as soon as you get in the shower, you rinse the day off, and then if you like massage, I forget what it's called. This chick had this shit. I can't remember the name of
But
it.
she
But-
said he eat Indian food.
Right, I know, but it
crazy.
should combat. If she gives him a massage, that will combat with this lotion. It will combat that smell up until y'all get into the funky parts of the sex.
Yeah.
At that point, all bets are off. But you probably
And I
not
like
going
to get
back down there
funky
anyway.
too.
Damn.
I mean, it's all in your. It's diet is part of that. Like right now, I know I need some vitamins because I've been on a little decline
Hold up.
recently.
But hold up. Females smell funky too now. Let's get to the females. Let's get to the females.
Let's stop. We weren't supposed to do that until somebody brought that up.
They draws me.
Rectifying situations that ain't occurred yet. You know what I mean? You gotta relax.
They suck you
Well, I
off real
don't
good.
smell. I don't smell. And my man said he loved the way I smell. He said I smell like pineapple upside down cake.
Oh.
Eating all day? Eating pineapple all day? Is that what you do, girl?
Damn.
Y'all here just living on natural. Now, if his diet matched yours, that's what you would smell when you went down there.
Okay.
Does
well,
that make sense?
maybe I should just rub him with that stuff you talking about. So I should just pour the whole bottle on him.
No.
Oh, man.
Have you ever? I don't know you personally, so I'm gonna ask this, and I hope you don't get incensed. Have you ever given or received a massage?
I get plenty of massages, but I haven't given a lot. But I do have this electronic thing that I use. I don't know. He might feel some kind of way about me using that, though.
This you gotta do with your bare hands, right? After he gets out the shower, he done toweled himself down. You just tell him to lay on the bed and wipe him down. I think that's another caller.
That's another caller.
Yeah, you gotta get him to change his diet.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Hello?
Philly Hot Radio.
You already know what it is. Hello? Hello?
I think when you don't switch it, you making them hang up.
Yeah, they got
You
called
might
back.
be closing the whole call out.
Yeah.
All right, whoever you are, call back.
Yes. We like to hear all this. Aerial sex,
This is a
go down
conversation that's
smelling
gonna be
all
hilarious
crazy.
When if I
Funky.
think who it is calling, it's gonna be funny.
That's gonna be crazy. But hey, some females be stinking too, man.
Now, when you get to that situation,
that's-
it's,
And they
when
taste funny.
nah, you don't.
Oh
it
no,
smell
man.
funny. It ain't no
what you
taste
know
it.
about that?
That's
Taste funny. What you know about that?
I'm just saying.
Listen.
You went down on that?
I'm bisexual.
Oh, she bisexual, y'all. Hot,
I used to
hit
be
up, y'all.
bisexual,
Hit
like I
her
used to
up.
pay cash. Anyway, what I'm saying is,
Listen,
Wh-
variety is the spice of life.
yeah,
And
some
I
and
wouldn't be good at another thing if I wasn't good at it. Now I have experience, about suffocation and all
oh
that.
shit.
Now I feel bad when I sit on somebody's face.
You
As
feel
far
bad.
as, as
Yo.
far as
My stomach.
Oh man, see what you working with. See what you working with.
You want to see what I'm working with?
no.
Oh man, she said she sit on people's on faces. She crush faces, y'all. She crush them.
Talking about this is my man belt right here. So this is my other ass.
Damn.
Yeah.
You
That's
can't
that
say
cougar. That's that cougar life, huh? Round, round.
Like, real man know how to lift that. Real man know how to lift that.
That's weights, huh?
Oh, you supposed to keep your best tools under a shed. You supposed to keep your
Good
best.
stuff
That's
right
that good. That's that good.
Good right there.
That's the fupa.
Gotta
get
Let me find us noodles and noodles in there.
We got cameras all up in the house.
Oh yeah, he know
Oh,
about it.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we need y'all to call in right now, though. Call in right now. Philly Hot Radio. 484-477-6348. We need some more callers. You heard me? No doubt.
Oh, I'm trying to get this girl to call in. She might not. This is a conversation I want to hear her advice on. As far as a female with an odor or a stench, it's discretion. If it's something, if you get to it, it's like opening the freshness seal on like meat or like on on something that you like on chicken. Like if you open the freshness seal on some chicken and you smell it and it don't smell right, it's like I gotta throw this away. Yeah, it is, but even with that, like females discharge constantly throughout the day, and some of them don't wear panty liners. Them bitches nasty. Some, not saying every woman every woman does have discharge, but it's levels. So some barely get any. Some are like heavy. Some are heavy. Like it look like somebody sneezed in their panties every 20 minutes. Like, that's heavy. I'm over exaggerating. It's more like probably over a 3 or 4 hours.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? They got to go change their panty liner every day because that's what they got.
That's like a pamper. Go change your the dirty diaper. You know what I'm saying?
Because
you're a baby with a diaper on.
No. It's a difference in that. Like it's almost like being like an old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Person.
An old
like,
person with a diaper on.
Like,
with a diaper on.
Because once they go past puberty, I believe, I could be wrong, somebody fact check this. Once they go past puberty, that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Once their body is in play, it's gonna continually happen. That and then the monthly and then whatever goes along with pregnancy and such and such and thus and so. If her box is rancid and you can't take it, it's some dudes out here. It's like chicks that love the smell of gas. You know what I'm saying? It's dudes out here that they need that funk. They need
funky funk.
I don't need the funk box to be funky. I need it to
be perfect.
I expect
Smell
a woman
good.
to. All right, I'm trying to word this properly without sounding like a jackass. And that's tough to do most days for me anyway. I need a woman for her to smell like. All right. I don't want to get too personal. One of my exes, like I could smell when she had a tough day at work. Just like she could smell if I had a tough day at work.
Right.
So it was a episode of the Chappelle Show where they swapped wives, and the bull Leon Washington had went to the white family house, and he laying in the bed, and she got like drawers on her nightstand. He opened one of them, and he found her dildo, but he didn't know what it was. So he started acting like it was a lightsaber and shit. So then they go in the kitchen to another scene, and she like, "What's going on?" He was like, "I smell your lightsaber." So that particular ex, whenever I smell her, that's what I would say to her. Like, "Yo, I smell your lightsaber." And she mugged me like, "Nigga, I just got home from work," or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know.
Lifesavers?
Lightsaber.
Yeah, like a lightsaber.
From Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I smell your lightsaber. And like that would let her know, like, yo, either she had a tough day at work or she missed the spot when she was washing. And most time it was the former and not the, you know what I'm saying? It was the former and not the latter. If putting your ass in the tub don't get rid of that stench, I can't do nothing with it. I really can't. I'm not going to put my dick in it, let alone my face. Them the rules. I wish a chick would. Like, I know my body stench. So, and my pop told me when I was 7 years old, you the first person that knew you stink. Now, from the time I take a shower, I got usually 10 to 12 hours if I'm working, or maybe a day if I'm not working, where I don't have to shower.
Oh man,
this is a normal like not summer day. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's like, because when the temperature reach 80, 90 degrees, that number comes down because you out there in that swelter and your body is constantly, you know what I'm saying, sweating.
Well, if I smell a female,
Uh-oh.
no love from it.
Oh, snatch. Tell her again.
And if it's extra hairy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna go at.
Oh wow!
The men. Wait. All
right, no,
that's what I was going to. I was going to go there too. You know.
I mean, I don't mind some hair. You're a woman, and it took you 40 years, 30 years to grow the hair on your pussy.
They shave it monthly or weekly, usually. I'm a fan. I'm old school. I like a little hair on my muff pie. I got
No,
it. It
no,
got to
no,
be a little
no.
bit.
I
Man,
like
you know
it
what I
there.
mean?
I like that too, but not
I-
too much. Not too much though.
Uh,
That shit like a
I'm
bush.
I'm okay with
Like a
okay
bush?
with a little bushy. It can't be out of control.
No, it's like a plant bush.
I like your beard. Let's go back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You see that beard?
I'm just saying, like,
Yo, if that shit look like that,
I mean,
oh,
if
man,
I
I'm
can
not getting
braid
in
the
there.
pubes, as long as it's clean and I can get a comb through it, I might.
Oh man.
The hair's never been, as long as it don't stink. See, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hair usually traps odor.
Yeah.
And so I'm a hairy dude. So that's why I gave a time clock because I have to shower. I'm on a timer now. Like
Yes, sir.
I showered this morning, then I worked, and then I worked some more, and then I went and kicked it a little bit, but I ain't really do no sweating after that. So I'm cool. Yeah, I mean, I probably got another 8. Like I could, if I needed to, I could just go home, sleep, wake up in the morning, and shower. But if it was summer, I would have to shower as soon as I got to a shower. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hairy, and like my dad said, I smell like it's been days over this past summer I delivered appliances. It's been days where I got up in the morning, showered, got to work. We get to work at 7. It's 10 o'clock, and I'm like, damn. Like, not even because my deodorant, I've used the strongest deodorant allowed by law, which is Mitchum, and like some days it just be so hot that you gotta. And then the nasty girls, well, not nasty because I enjoy it sometimes too. The nasty girls, when you come home from work,
Oh
they
man.
be like, yo, I be like, yo, I need to go. No, you don't. Bring it here. And you be like, oh, well, okay. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Like I had an ex that would literally ask me, like, yo, did you work hard today? And I'd be like, yeah. She'd be like, all right, go to bed. And I'd be like, no. She'd be like, nah, go shower.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, like because to her that's the smell, I guess, of money or of me trying. You know what I'm saying?
I got a good question right now. I got a real good question to ask y'all. Like, men and female, which one gets the cramps first? And they like a Charlie horse first on their legs. Which one, the female or the guy?
Wait a minute, say that one more time.
That gets the Charlie horse.
The guys should.
No, females get them Charlie horses too. They be like,
Wait,
oh,
wait,
my
wait,
leg,
wait,
my
wait,
leg.
Wait. You said
Charlie
which-
horses.
You said who? Oh, do you get them?
Yeah.
Fuck around, I get them.
But who first get them? Who the first ones that get them?
Whoever's doing the most work.
See. See, listen. Somebody lazy already.
The laziest fuck possible. As less work as I gotta do. I'm 44. I'll be 45 this year.
I'll be 40
Oh,
fucking
man.
2 in December.
And I will tell you, it don't take that much to get a man to come. So I'm not putting in all that extra work.
Dang.
But I might put in some work tonight.
Baba,
Uh-oh.
get it together. You better get it together.
Put in some work tonight.
Uh-oh.
I
She,
don't know. I
okay.
don't know. Depends on how I feel after I take my medication.
She gonna call me Checkerline.
I mean, like I said, the Charlie horses thing, that's whoever's doing most of the work. Every now and then you're supposed to stop, get some Gatorade, maybe, chew a banana, something, get some potassium in your system. You know what I mean? It depends on who, like, being as though, like, I'm a pleaser, I be trying my best not to do all the work, but then I end up doing a majority of the work or a lot of the work, more than 65% of the work. And that's not me bragging. Like, I would love to lay there and be assaulted, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But, it's life. You know what I mean?
I'm attacked every other day.
And you like it. Or you would leave.
So which one will go sleep first, the old heads or the young bucks?
Depends on what you just did.
Yeah, depends. I mean, for me,
Uh-oh.
good sex puts me to sleep.
Snoring, right? Knocked out like a coma?
And, and you know what? Good sex don't have to be long for me.
But
Me,
listen,
5 minutes, like his 5-minute set, that was good.
Dang.
And I'm ready to go after that.
Dang, that's like
I was
one a minute,
ready
man.
to just whole show there.
Oh, I was done after I got
I
finished my
was
stand-up.
done. The show was over.
Dang.
The show was over.
I mean, it depends on, like, I'm a pleaser, so when I was younger, when I was in my 20s, I was told that I was long-winded, and females didn't like that. And then, like, 10 years later, now every woman is going, they only last 2 minutes long, and I'm like out here lasting 20 and 30 just off the rip. If I can, I'm there, of course, you know, every now and then you get in there, you fight the good fight, and it's gone. Like, it slips away. But I try my best to be a pleaser, and I've always lived by that because I want females to come back. You know what I'm saying? If I dick you down the right way, you're going to come back.
She gonna stalk you all the way.
I see that. See, by doing that, I was known as seasonal dick and this, that, and the third. I didn't get a stalker until I was 40 years old. And, like, this bitch went hard in the paint. Like, she was calling my parents' house, leaving messages about my dick. Like, it's just,
I've been
it got bad.
since I was the age R. Kelly likes to recruit them.
Oh, that was crazy.
You might have to switch some mics. You might see that, Joe.
It's
All right, can you hear me? All right, the blue one is on.
mine should be still on.
This
Am I-
one,
can you hear me?
Yeah, this
All right.
this one should be
So-
good.
You can hear
know what I
me?
mean?
Can you hear me now?
1 2 1 2. Yeah, they can hear me right here. You know what I mean?
All right.
I don't know. Women don't know what they want. Either you want a nigga that don't last long, or you want a nigga that lasts long. You can't have both.
I'm trying to get this one time this year a long session.
How long is long to you?
yeah,
Because
yeah, that's all- yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
is difference between
Longer
a
than
quarter
5
and a dime.
minutes.
See,
Longer than 5
see,
minutes.
And I swear to God, I keep hearing this shit, and it makes me I don't care about what other men do in bed, but it makes me look bad when I come at a chick and she goes, "Well, you ain't gonna last," and it's like, well, I mean, you don't know. Like, I know what I'm capable of, and there's been instances where I told the chick, "Look, I'm gonna be beating this thing up for about half an hour, and I get in it last 3 minutes." Now, of course, I not beg, but I plead for at least another chance at the title so we can get it right. And if she doesn't afford me that, then so be it. I mean, the next chick is getting all of this dick correctly. Instead of her, she should have got it correctly, but she didn't. I mean, it's like y'all got to pick a side and stay on it. You can't say, I only want it to be 5 minutes. And, you know what I mean? Oh, nigga don't make fun.
Well, I
And
don't
then,
know. I've been married for 15 years, so
Oh.
5 minutes is a long time. 5
15
minutes is
years.
a long time. You be surprised what you can do
it's
in
all right.
5
See,
minutes.
like, it's kind of like stand up. When I first started doing stand up, 5 minutes felt like an eternity. It felt like a half an hour. It
Like,
really did.
come
And now
on.
5 minutes is so common to me that I'm not like it. I just be getting cooking. You know what I mean? Like, I just like, dang. And so, like, I had an incident recently where a chick was like, "Yo, we gonna have a quickie," and I'm like, "Yo, this is not what I'm built for. Like, I'm not built for the quick. I'm not. I think I finished in under 20 minutes, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Niggas went to sleep, but like, you got to pick a side and stay on it. And I'm not saying that like every time we get in the sack, it's gonna be an hour-long edition of Sports Center in the morning, but I mean, you know.
So that's
It
why.
gotta be good. I want chicks to, like, if I spent a majority of my life single. That's why I keep saying chicks. I want chicks to come back. I want them to come back. I want you to come back. As long as I know that you gonna come back at some point, I'm good with that. Or that you enjoyed yourself. Not even that you gonna come back. Just have fun. Lay back. Let daddy do what he gonna do. You gonna have a good time too. Let's go.
I want to hear from the couples though, because married people, some men will have threesomes and do their thing with their ladies and stuff like that. But the ladies be like, no, hell no, hell
About
no.
the threesomes?
They about the threesomes. Oh, here we go. We got
Here
this
we
call.
go.
Welcome.
Hello, Philly Hot Radio, that crazy girl show. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, sis? It's Keisha.
Oh,
What's up,
Keisha.
Keesh?
I've been waiting for you to call, girl, because it's just been me.
Oh, damn.
It's not just me. I got Lump in the building.
What's up?
All right, what up, Brother Lump?
All right,
How are
the
you?
question is, does good dick or pussy mean you don't have to give oral?
God. I really hope
I just got
not.
lost.
Look, I really hope not, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? Y'all, your sister has been in a drought.
Oh, Plump, you gotta help her out.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know,
I
in a
kinda
drought.
noticed something.
Wait, no, but it's for all the right reasons.
What are the right reasons?
I spent years of my life battling the two demons in my life.
Okay.
The good woman I want to be, and the dirty whore I know how to be.
Talk heavy.
So, I've surrendered to my good woman, and unfortunately, my good woman got trapped in some bullshit.
Oh, waiting for the wrong
Yeah.
dude.
But I'm still riding with this good woman shit, I swear to you I am.
Hey, don't put
And,
listen, keep fighting the good
what?
fight. There's a good dude out there looking for that good woman, and then you can put the dirty on him once you get it right.
Exactly, right? That's what I'm hoping for. But like I said, right now I'm in the midst of a drought. So, let's just say, look, the sun was shining and the breezes were bright the last time I seen a penis except in a movie.
You don't want to hang with me because
Yeah.
I'm
Like
all
I
the way
said,
dark.
I'm still,
And I
I
go to
still
church
fight with
every
my
Sunday.
demons. I still
I go to
fight with my
church
demons on
every
a daily basis.
She said she's
Every
serious.
once in a while I want to backslide. Oh,
Yeah,
Lord,
I
do
go
I
to
want to
church every
backslide.
Sunday, and
But,
I'm wrong. I'm
Just be sitting there
bisexual.
sweating. Just sitting in church, losing
I've
our
never gone
mind.
pro, but I've done some real good shit in the minors.
Yo, talk heavy.
She talking heavy. She must be single, huh?
Well, who, me? I'm saying I've never gone pro, but like I said, I've done some wild shit in the minors.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. We've all
Like I've never had an actual girlfriend, but I've had some female activities.
If I ever got paid for this dick, you think I'd ever give it away free again? And I'd be a damn good escort. I got fucking. I can talk. I know how to handle myself in situations. From what I
Who
hear,
was that? Long?
From what I hear, the meat is
Yeah,
good.
you already know.
Yeah, I would spend at least my last $5 just to experience that. Hey, consider I'm a bitch on a budget. That's a real big spend.
I got money right
Oh
now.
no,
I got money right
going
now.
down. It's about to go down.
Because he talking trash in here.
I'm kind of off the table right now. I'm off the table.
Lakeisha,
Oh, I'm
he
sorry to
is
hear that. I
talking
really
heavy.
am.
Little something.
I don't know. I got money for you right now.
That's a bet going on.
I need that money too, but I can't. I'm kind of. It's complicated.
Oh, that's good.
I was really
That's
open to the
good. Don't mess with
possibility.
me,
See,
'cause we go
it's
all
a
the
battle
way
every
dark.
day.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
got me
said,
battling my
if the
demons
good girl
right
is
now.
the
I
good
need
woman,
that
I know
cash.
I can be in my
turning
heart.
money
He
down.
about to make me snatch my wig off.
I can't.
Oh, Lord
I
have
can't be
mercy.
out here just horny.
I don't know.
You can't make me be a whore. Stop trying to.
Yeah, no, it's weird because I've spent so many months cultivating the goodness of me that now I don't know if I can or will ever go back to being where I was.
Well,
Okay.
if you can go back to that, just try to do it with just one person. And like
That
what
was
we
my
were talking about,
intention
that's
from the
plan.
beginning. Don't get me wrong. What's the use of having a college education if you can't use your skills?
Hold up now. Hold up now.
You gotta know your worth, though, Mama. Like
Yeah.
you can't go out there giving it to everybody.
Right.
I'm trying to look for a single source of my semen supply.
When that one person come, he gonna knock your wig off your back. He ain't gonna stop sweating.
A single source of semen. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo,
That's what I'm talking about, girl.
God.
there's a battle rapper named Danny Myers, and every time he says something,
Was
hot,
that
he
you
says,
trying to
"Yikes."
call earlier?
Sis, no, I'm not even gonna lie. I called distance one time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
time,
Glad you
first
got
time.
through.
I'm glad
See,
you
they
got
wanted
through.
us to help you stay on the good side. They wanted that. They didn't.
Yeah, stay on the good side, girl. Don't be like me. Like, I got cameras in my house.
Listen,
Oh,
My
man.
husband asks me if I'm behaving myself every week.
it's
Boy.
listen.
That's one of them things I'm trying to acquire at some point in my life. A husband.
Save the good girl stuff. Do the good girl stuff until the weather breaks. When the weather breaks, you better get your ass out there, girl. Nah, I'm just playing. No, just keep holding
Bruh.
on.
Look, as a semi-retired professional, I will confess that I what? Oh, y'all never heard that phrase before? Maybe
No,
I should
haven't.
translate. I'm
I'm a
sorry.
wordsmith. So I
I'm
love hearing
semi-retired,
that.
and I am a whole professional, right? But I'm semi-retired only because I'm not going to go out into the world chasing money. But trust and believe, I ain't going to turn none down.
All right, we got a question. If the
Ask
sex
away.
is real good, so good that you sweat your hair out,
Oh, my
would you
God.
give a pass on the oral sex? I mean, I would. I have. Yeah, I would.
Look at him shaking.
I
Look
mean,
at him
It's like
shaking.
obligated. I mean, listen, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have, listen, if the dick is that good, trust me, I could go somewhere else and get my pussy ate.
Oh,
Trust
damn.
me, I got a
the first
whole,
time I heard that.
I got a whole.
All right, you know what? I'm not even going to front. I'm not even going to front on that one. That's a
line.
great question. But there's some important shit that's missing from this because, like,
Uh-oh.
sex, while being a great thing, is not the whole picture. You
Right.
get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you changing the mantra, the question.
So,
man.
like, if I'm dealing with somebody and it's all about
We're talking about
And
with
then-
people that you are comfortable with or that you
Oh.
have been with before.
Hold
Wait a
up.
minute,
Hold on,
hold
is there
on.
a switchboard button? Because
No.
you keep hanging up on people.
Oh,
Right, you
she just hung up on
Google.
somebody. Oh, man.
Lakeisha?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I thought something happened.
No.
I think
no.
somebody tried to call my other line.
We trying to figure out how to get to the other line
Without having to hang up
without
on
hanging up. But I figured out how to try to go to the other line by pushing flash. Girl, I'm slow. And I need to ask some more questions about this radio.
No, I really think honestly, if I'm with somebody and the sex is off the charts, then yeah, oral is not necessarily a big deal. It's not a deal breaker.
You'll talk heavy.
Uh-oh.
It won't keep me faithful.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
the
gonna
lack of
cheat.
faith.
No, honestly, I really feel like faithfulness is something that takes place in your heart. It ain't got nothing to do with your draws.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a cheater.
Oh, well, shit. Then
And
you
I
gotta
gotta
be honest
pray.
about who you
But
are.
you know what? The last
I'm a
time-
Sagittarius, so it means I have the
So am
potential to
I.
cheat, but that means I've checked out emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius as well, and I mean,
So you already know what I'm talking about.
that's to a certain extent. If I like,
Yeah, you'll give
personally-
somebody a couple of warnings, and then just one day you're just like, hey, my bits want to go play with some other bits.
Right,
I might be
and
back.
that's the duality, I guess, of being a Sagittarius, because it's like, yo, I enjoy the privilege of what a woman may offer, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I still want to fuck other bitches. Like, you gotta let me go. But I'm getting older, so it's like I can't be as big as a whore as I once was, and I don't know. I don't know.
It's so hard being married.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you did that to
Yeah.
yourself. Like nobody.
Oh.
Yeah, I really can't.
Nobody
It's
told
so
here we
hard
go.
being married with all
with this
this.
nigga, like.
It's all this out here, but because my husband's a good provider, it's not that
Wow.
many providers out here. And listen, I'm spoiled. I'm used to staying at home, going shopping,
Uh-huh.
watching TV,
All day long.
caring for the kids,
Uh-huh.
having sex every other day.
No, it gotta be every day.
Every day?
It gotta be
How
every
Yeah,
day.
I would be a little salty about that. Like, I ain't trying to lie,
You
right?
just told on yourself. How old are you?
This drought got me in my feelings
because
behind
I'm
I'm
that.
talking
40,
about
and
every
I would like it. It sound good, look good on paper, but that shit costs energy.
No,
Yeah,
well,
mathematically, that doesn't work out for
Got it.
me. I'm sorry.
I know you do.
Oh, we
let's
got
try
more
this
callers?
One more time. Hold on.
Hello?
Philly
Hello?
Hot.
What's up?
No?
No.
Oh, somebody busy.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Because obviously the phone.
We got to end this call to get another call.
Yeah, we got a lot of calls in here now.
Yeah, we don't know what to do.
Oh, wow. Let me find out the phone is jumping up and down off the hook. I like that. I love the love, Philly, and whoever else is
Yes,
calling.
we
Yeah.
got to try to get you in here next Monday.
I think
all
I'm
right,
trying
I
to
just
figure out a way
realized
to
who
go.
that
I
is. I
promise
haven't
you I'm
seen
going to find something.
I haven't seen
I got the
Lakeisha in
carjacking
years.
nigga. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't going to do all that. That's a felony charge.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm
we
trying to
gonna-
make it all the way to my grave as the specialist black in America who
Oh,
never
there you
received
go
a
again.
felony charge.
All right.
Hold up. They got another caller coming in. What it do?
Philly
What's
Hot.
up?
Hello?
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 Hello.
Yo, what's up? Hello?
Hello? Are you still there?
Hi. I'm
Yes.
still here.
What's your name?
Nakia.
Nakia, hi Nakia.
Go ahead and answer the question to whoever.
Alright, let me ask you. Does good sex mean you don't have to give oral?
It shouldn't mean that, but sometimes it does, unfortunately.
So if the sex is real good, so that
Yo,
you
man,
sweat your hair out and everything, does that give the person a pass on the oral sex?
I have let it been given a pass before, but I still don't think it's right.
I know that's right, girl. I know that's right.
Hey,
Like I'm sitting here going
know
down
that.
on you,
Yeah.
giving you head for at least 20 minutes. At least 20 minutes, maybe 3 times within a session, and you not even trying to eat me out,
That's
all
what
because
I'm
you
talking
think
about.
your
And
dick
Hold
is
up.
good enough.
Hold
That's not
on, hold on.
cool.
We eat that. We do eat it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
we do
you
eat
got
it.
guys that just want you to suck their dick
Exactly.
and swallow they cum,
Yeah.
and then you go home with dry ass panties. They expect you. Now I'm getting upset right now because this is personal experience. Nikita, this is serious.
Trust me when I say it's a personal experience for me too.
Then that's why I'm
Oh, she
bisexual.
mad. Hold up.
Because I know that that's not going to happen at my girlfriend's house. And then they be wanting you to bring your girlfriend with them. I'm not bringing my girlfriend over so she can suck your dick too.
Oh man, that'd be right on
The
time.
last time I got great hair, it was from a girl.
That's what
That
I'm talking
me and
about.
him,
And
me
I
and
had
him
an
fucked
orgasm.
together. Now he's sitting there giving head to her, and I'm sitting here fucking him on a regular basis, and that's the only time I got head from him is the last time.
What?
Wow, that's
Oh,
great. That's
hell
whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa,
Hell
whoa.
no. Hell
But
no.
Whoa,
on a regular basis, you get your
think
dick
of-
sucked at least once a day. At least.
On a regular basis.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
crazy. My husband is missing out.
So,
My husband is missing out.
Obviously, he don't
Yeah.
appreciate. And can I tell you when I say he has lips for it,
oh,
but he just doesn't do it.
Let me tell you,
Uh-oh.
girl, you gotta sit on his face. It's
She got
nothing
quiet.
he can do.
She got quiet on that one.
It's nothing he can do when you climb up and sit on his face. He gotta eat it. You gotta feed him like a baby.
Dang.
I think honestly, he just needs to admit that he doesn't like to eat pussy.
He might not. Maybe he feel like he ain't good. Like, you know, like me, I don't mind eating pussy, but
She my friend, bro.
I shaved this before I came here. But it has to be on a certain level. Now I got somebody that keeps saying that nobody can make her come and all that, and I don't want to be in no competition. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nobody wants to be in competition.
Yeah, nobody want to be in competition. Like if nobody can make you come,
Dang.
then that's a problem with you because I'm gonna make you give me mine.
Nah, there are women out here that don't have
Now,
orgasms.
I mean, I get mine because he's good when it comes to the sex part, but you want head too, and you're talking about maybe once every 2 weeks, and I have to ask for it. That's crazy, and you getting
He
great
won't
head.
get head every day.
You're getting
girl.
great head.
It's some things you gotta cut in the repertoire.
Cut it. Pow. Cut it.
Exactly.
If he
Cut
can
it.
get hard without
Cut
you
it.
sucking his dick, he would get the pussy just like that. I'm old, honey. I'm old. Let me tell you something. You gotta lick it to stick it.
So let me ask you a question. You single or you married? Which one is it?
Me, I'm single.
Oh, we got
Oh,
we got a
yeah.
brother over here single. Oh, he got you right now.
Where you from?
Philly.
Oh,
Shout out to Philly, man. North Philly, South Philly, West Philly.
Whose website did you get the call-in information from?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I got off of Facebook somewhere.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's
All
up.
right. So I put it on. Are you on Big Free there?
Yeah, what the fuck is Big Freeze? Time out.
Yeah, how about that?
Hold that thought. What the fuck is Big Freeze?
Oh, it's a
Facebook
page. It's a
group?
Facebook group.
Oh, okay.
You
I
can-
might have got it from one of the groups. I'm not sure, but I definitely wanted to weigh in on this situation because I'm in a situation where I have sex with a guy on a regular basis, and I say a regular basis, I mean regular, and he gets head faithfully,
Okay.
long, but it's like when I get head, it's like it has to be a treat, or I got to do something special.
Oh yeah, he must feel like I feel about giving head. That's how he feels. They gotta be a special situation. But cause you want something to look forward to. Like your birthday, Valentine's Day,
Yeah, fuck that one at all. Every day.
Christmas.
Every day it's
It
a
could be
holiday.
like, oh, it's 4 o'clock. Here you go. You get head, and with me, it got to be like, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
So wait a minute, when he gives you head, does he make you come?
Yes, he does.
Huh?
Yeah, he does.
Oh,
But
okay.
you could tell by the way, if you compare the way that he fucks and the way that he gets head, it's not any passion behind it. It's like it's all like he's doing his duty.
Oh.
Like you're a soldier in the military?
Major pain shit.
Girl,
Like
I
major
ain't
pain.
girl, that dick must be on fire. Because ain't no way.
Not on fire.
Listen, but it's just like the last caller said. It's more than just the dick, and that sometimes us as females we want more than that. His dick is definitely great. I mean, I'm pleased and everything like that, but it's more than that. And the reason why that he's getting a pass on it is because there's other things like he's nice, he's respectful, he's articulate. Do you know how many motherfuckers out here can't even compose a sentence when it comes to like texting or whatever like that? So it's more than that, but I definitely need him to step up when it comes to the head part.
All right, well, look.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Make sure you go on TUERE, last name Richardson, and look for the young lady with the curl, not the black curly wig, but the curl. Yeah, because I got 2 Facebooks, and my one Facebook got
She got
hacked.
one her
Cheating.
husband
She got
got,
been
and
cheating.
she got one that her husband don't got.
No, my one Facebook has been hacked. So the one where my hair is curled in it, and you see my face, be my friend on there, and that way you'll stay up. Because we're on here every Monday from 8 to 10.
Yep.
And you can listen in and find out what's going on.
Okay.
Make sure you call in, okay?
Yes.
I want to hear from you next week because we're going to be talking about some other stuff.
Yeah.
It's always going to be about sex, though.
Some freak shit, you know what I'm saying?
My favorite subject.
Oh shit, talk heavy. I won't be here for that episode. or will I?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we trying to have you as a regular, though.
Oh, so I won't have to do stand up next time.
No.
Good.
No.
Yeah.
You do 5 minutes of sit down. Yeah, so that's what's up. So
Yeah.
no, you just gotta I don't know what we could do to make the man eat your pussy more. Y'all got any tips?
Well, let me hear from the guys. What do the guys think?
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm impartial to it because you know I'm very good at it, but I don't do it all the time. I mean, I feel sorry for you. I mean, I'm kind of like a kindred spirit to her bow. Like it's not that I won't do it. It's just like Not that I shouldn't have to. But
Me, I eat that shit like a chicken wing. Suck that shit, juice, the bone come off that joint. You feel me?
You's a good husband.
Yeah, I mean.
That's a good husband.
oh yeah, I forgot he's married. He's the only one.
Good job.
It's fine.
That's a good husband.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, sounds like it. I'm about to take money out of my bag. I don't know.
Listen, I gave up somebody who
We
was.
gotta relax. As Nori would say.
It's tax season. It's tax season.
Oh yeah, definitely tax season. I charge 1,000.
Oh, well,
I charge
see, that's the
1,000.
thing. You guys see me in a few weeks when they release. Yeah, so your wife could kill me and my husband could kill you. Let's just keep this radio show going. We can't do radio if we dead.
Yeah, how about that?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's if it's good meat involved, if you getting all right, so let's put sex in a box, right? As 100%. If you getting 65 to 85% great dick, do you need more than 15% of eating pussy?
Yes.
So you need 100 and plus.
Like I literally gave up a guy that I had in my phone as pussy eater champ for this guy because he claimed he ate pussy and he doesn't. Like this guy, you ever met a guy that can eat pussy but he ain't that good at having sex? But he stays in his lane
she's
and he
talking to you,
eats some
'cause
really
I
good
wouldn't know.
pussy.
You ever met a guy that eats very good pussy, but he can't fuck for shit?
Yes, I have met a guy who
Exactly. I'm telling you, this guy has, like, he could be the champion. Like, he could enter a contest and probably win
Wow.
because he ate pussy good. But
Yes.
the dick wasn't that great, and everything else, aspects of everything else wasn't great. He's a pain in the ass. But for this new guy, the guy that I'm having sex with, the dick is great and everything else, the aspect is great. But then the pussy comes as like a treat. Like I gotta cook some good lasagna and I get my pussy ate. Like it's crazy.
That's crazy. Lasagna, my favorite food.
I'm just saying, and this is the sad thing. If the sex was good and the head is good on a regular, I would be straight. I wouldn't be bisexual.
See, that's what I come in at. You know what I'm saying? I get the whole full package.
Right.
I get the whole full package. Yeah.
It's hard to find a full package out here.
I got the whole full package.
It really is
my
because
God,
listen,
yo,
like
it's
you can
so-
sit there and have a guy that
You
can eat
just
good pussy
said
and
that you was getting
have
great
good
meat.
dick, but then everything else about him is trash. And who wants to deal with that?
Somebody would.
Yeah.
So if there's a woman out here that can't have kids no more, or just not giving up on life, but
I
she's
ain't
in the
dealing with no
latter
nigga
stages,
that
and
just
she prefer a nigga
want
to
me
eat
to
out
yeah,
as opposed to
finance
finish
him
it.
or drive him around and all this other stuff because he got good dick. No, it's too, no.
Wait. You're driving who around because he got good dick? What happened?
No, I'm saying that there's guys out there that can eat pussy well, have good dick, but everything else about them is trash. Those are the niggas that think that you're supposed to finance them or drive them around or whatever else for them. So the guy that I'm with, great dick, everything else is in place.
I mean,
But-
if I wasn't raised by my father, I probably would be a whore right now. Because I can do the whole thing. It don't matter. But at the same time, I got pride in myself. I'd be damned if I'm a big. And like I said, I'm 20 years past being an escort. Facts. Let me find out there's a church lady out here that got girlfriends want anchovies on their pizza. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. And if anybody that got their anchovies reference know exactly what I'm talking about. Fucking, it used to be, what the fuck was the name of that movie? It was a movie called Loverboy.
Oh yeah.
And the young boy was a whore. And the way that you would order from the pizza store was you had to order a pizza with extra anchovies. He kept showing up. He kept showing up at all these bitches' houses with anchovy pizza and fucking them.
Yeah.
And then he got to one house and the boy opened the door and he's like, "Why the fuck are you in a suit? It's a pizza." Now get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too old. Let me find out Sister Susan Brown need some of this meat and she got friends that can pay. And they in their 60s. They ain't even fucking, they not cougars. They saber-toothed tigers and
Saber-tooth
thundercats.
tigers.
They thundercats, lion and cheetahs.
Man, you say all that, huh?
The
wildebeest?
Nah, you can't do that to them. The wildebeest is horrible.
Damn.
Nikita, you still there?
I'm here.
All right. Anything else you want to ask? Cause we.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
We're tweaking.
Yeah, we definitely tweeting today. You know what I mean?
Oh shucks. Well, you called in. Hopefully you listen in next week.
Yes.
Yes, I'll tune in next week.
All right, and put the word out. Cause we
Yeah.
need more people like you.
Sure will. Thank you.
To tell
All
the
right,
truth.
good luck. Hopefully,
To tell the truth.
Hopefully you get your pussy ate this week. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I doubt it though.
You
Hold up.
doubt it.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn. She doubted. Damn.
Yeah.
You gotta throw that man in the trash can.
No.
I don't know. You're going to have to get yourself a side joint.
Yeah. Maybe.
You're going to have to get yourself a side joint to eat pussy. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me.
All right.
Have a good one.
All right.
All right.
That was good.
Tell her to call in.
All right,
Whoever that is.
you can call back in now, Lakeisha.
Oh, that's the key. Oh, yeah.
I'm mad. I knew her.
Yeah.
From Allentown. I mean, no, I don't know her, but I know
There
her.
she
now.
go.
I know she is.
Hello?
Hey, Keisha's back, y'all.
All right.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
She made me so sad. I wanted to throw her a prayer circle.
Man,
All I was
about to
thinking
give
is,
her
you
my
think this
number. I
would
hope she
approve of
become
her?
my friend
A
on
prayer circle
Facebook.
for some head?
I hope she become my friend on Facebook. I'll let y'all know what it's all about.
Shit, I can't do that. That's extra bill for me.
That's actually.
I can't. That's extra bill. She might stalk me though. That's
Oh,
extra bill.
yeah.
My wife might kick her out too. She might like her though. I don't know.
All the stuff you talking about, you gonna get a stalker. You gonna get a stalker. You stay
Oh,
married.
Lord have
I've
mercy.
had a stalker. It's not fun. That is nothing.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
shit.
Not
That's
at all.
No,
that's the only
no.
reason I wanted to become a famous comedian, honestly. I mean, I ain't famous yet, but that's my wish. I'm just curious to see what kind of alpha male would really stalk me.
Oh, it's one out there.
It's
Oh,
one
yeah,
out
trust
there.
that.
Yeah. They got
I'm
the cougars.
pretty
they got
sure
the
that, what's her name? Leslie Jones, the chick from Saturday Night Live, everybody swear ugly. I'm pretty sure she don't have to want for no dick at all. And it ain't got nothing to do
I'm
with her
absolutely
money.
certain.
Guaranteed.
Well, girl, I don't know. I'm on Tag.
The
I'm
fuck
on-
is tag?
Yeah,
It's a
what's that?
website.
Shit, she on everything, yo. She on Freaks, Tag. What else?
Bigfreaks.com. Grandma likes big cocks too.
Oh, my good Lord have mercy.
No teeth in the mouth.
Oh shit.
Oh, we got Greg Lynn online.
Granny lost the jet. Oh, that's my man, Greg Lynn. He make the flyers.
We got
I need him. I need Greg to get me on one of them Valley Forge casino shows he be doing. I need that.
I'm on Periscope right now. Shout out to people on Periscope too, man.
I used to
They
work on.
definitely on here
I used to
live.
work
What
around
are we
the
on?
corner
Are we
from
on the
Valley
radio
Forge.
really panhandling for joke time?
Yes, we
Are
are.
we really
Yeah.
doing that?
Right
Yeah.
now, right
Yeah,
now.
right now,
Yo,
right now.
hold on. First of all, in Philadelphia, I'm a legend. On top of that, I'm living. I'm an underground legend. I need more plates.
Well, that is dope as shit.
Right, like I need more plays, so I will pander if I need to.
I ain't mad at you. I just was asking the question. Because then I wouldn't feel ashamed when I did it.
No,
Because at least someone
we
else
on
did
the
it first.
radio, and I know Greg can hear me. I'm talking directly to him.
I got a question for you, though.
Huh?
I got a question. Would you ever suck a LD person? You suck him off, and he give you all the chicken money.
LD, what's that?
He retarded, he slow.
LD used to. What was LD stand for?
He got a helmet. He got a helmet.
Did you hear about?
He got a
Okay.
helmet. He got a helmet, and he ride the school bus every day. He a grown ass man.
Would you have sex with an autistic man or an emotionally or not
A
emotionally?
handicapped
I've
man.
had
I don't know. Like, honestly, it's. And I know I shouldn't be like this. I really shouldn't. But I'm a woman and I'm shallow. I can't help that I'm
You ain't
shallow.
said yes
I
or
know,
no
right?
yet.
They say nothing.
I'm just saying I can't help that I'm shallow. I'm not making excuses for it, but I'm shallow. So
So that-
yeah, he might can be retarded, but do he look good? Cause some of them retards look kind of good.
But you hit it though.
Would you hit it?
Would
That's
you,
the
would you hit it?
Would you hit it or quit it?
Is there a possibility?
I don't know. Do he smell good? Do he keep his hygiene
Well,
up?
yeah,
Like, these are
sure.
important
The
factors.
thing is,
Like, I'm not just gonna jump on any old retard.
I'm just saying. If
But I'm
you
saying, if he
you
smell
gotta wait
good,
a couple of years,
and
my
he ain't
son's only
slobbering all over the
13.
place and he look good, I might can excuse that.
Yeah.
You out of pocket. You trying to sell your fucking son out here.
Remember, I blocked away my inner whore, but that bitch can come back anytime she wants to.
Oh, for sure. As soon as she see the fucking, as soon as she see the light of day. It could be a lighthouse.
Okay,
Anything could be a lighthouse for that shit to pass by.
Yeah, I've had sex with
I'm
men
saying,
with no
especially if
teeth.
you paying bills, shit, it's a recession.
Oh, that's even crazy. Why?
I
What
don't
the
think I
fuck?
can have any of those claims.
I'm just saying, like,
He had
we,
prosthetic feet.
The closest I get to
we
that
all
is
have
I
rules
think I
as
had-
He had
adults, but there are
prosthetics
always
on.
things
He
we'll
had-
break our
This that
personal
crazy
rules
girl
for.
Suere show. So you
I had-
never know what you're gonna hear from me.
I had
You
sex
never
with a
know.
woman
You
that,
never
like,
know.
one of her nipples was inverted, but, you know, I was,
Is that even a real
You know, she had, like,
disability?
80
With the
nipples.
proper stimulation, you can fix that nipple.
Closest I come down. This bitch gotta have both her legs and feet with ankles, not cankles,
Damn.
ankles. I don't know.
So you saying you hit a chick with no arms and no legs? You hit it?
No.
And she give you
Why? Not
all
like
the
she gonna
money.
push you
I have the
around.
money.
She give you all the money. And she
Yo,
said,
I play a
She just
whore
wanted-
while we're on the radio, but I'm really not one. Like, I have a moral code. And she would have to charm my... Mind you, this woman has no arms or legs.
right.
She would have to charm my drawers off. I don't know how
Well,
that's
yeah, 'cause she
possible
couldn't take
without
them off
arms.
by herself
Most
unless she
times
used her
when a
teeth.
woman charms your clothes off, she's simultaneously pulling them off of you. There's rarely too
Right.
many. There's women out here that can like tell a man to get naked and he would.
Right.
But most times, if a woman is seducing you, she's peeling your clothes off. This woman has no arms and legs. How the fuck that work?
I don't know. I've had a nigga talk my drawers off before.
Bitch? Like, I don't know. And then I'm hitting it from the back. There's no legs or arms to pull on. Oh, what the fuck?
Well,
Like,
maybe she got hair.
Huh?
Maybe she got hair.
Maybe.
Maybe
But
she
ain't
don't.
arms-
Maybe
she
she
ain't got
don't.
arms or legs. How the fuck she combing her hair? I seen a video
I
where
ain't
a
think
bitch
she
had
combed
no
her
arms
hair.
and was using her feet to like drive and eat cereal with a spoon. I've seen that.
Maybe she got a long ass tongue.
Her
A
tongue-
dragon tongue.
A fucking venom tongue. Her tongue long enough to reach across
You see the
room
new
and peel
Venom?
my clothes
You saw that
off.
new Venom movie, though?
it
That's
was
how she
very
gonna be,
good.
too, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. She ain't got no arms or legs. Call this bitch Mate. I don't know. What do you call a man?
Y'all
with-
ain't shit.
What do you call
I
a man
love
with
y'all
no
so
arms
much
and
right
legs
now.
on the wall? Art.
Wait,
What do you call a man with no arms and legs in a pile of leaves?
Damn.
Russell. Only smart motherfuckers gonna get that joke shit.
That's
What do you call
good.
a man with no arms or legs in front of your door? Matt. All right. I don't know. And maybe like somebody will pick this up and then run my name on Twitter or something. This comic says he wouldn't have sex with a woman with no arms or legs. No.
Yo, but you ever seen a female with a titty on her forehead?
With a titty on her forehead?
A nipple titty on her forehead.
No, I ain't seen nothing like
That shit was crazy. That shit
You
scary.
seen it?
Yeah, that shit is definitely scary.
I don't know. That sounds like it's a
So people
prosthetic.
sucking people's forehead?
Foreheads as a titty.
what the fuck?
Hold on, I gotta feed my baby.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm good. He's like, come on. That's not good. That's not good. I don't know.
Oh, that's a
Arms
bad
and legs,
picture right
you
there.
gotta. I mean, I don't know. Like, some women, man, their requirement is you have teeth. I'm like, maybe my requirement is you have arms and legs. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be in a situation where that would happen. Like,
That's crazy.
in certain places, when a man reaches a certain age, they pay a woman to sleep with him.
Oh
Right?
yeah, I've gotten paid.
No, I'm just saying. In certain situations, like if a young man is like, I can't keep saying retarded. If they're not mentally in the right mental capacity, sometimes they, pay for a chick to come through, you know what I mean, drain the nuts for him.
Huh?
There has to be a male horror version equivalent of this. And I am not that one. Not him at all. I couldn't, no.
I used to get paid.
Something got to stand up. You got to make something stand. Like the chick with no arms and no legs, how is she going to arouse me? Like licking her lips from across the room? Like what the
Her
fuck?
conversation.
She could whip out her hair back. Come here,
That's
boy.
if she got hair. But like I said before, she has no arms and legs. How the fuck is she combing her hair? How is she washing her ass? How is her box clean?
Hey, that's crazy.
Like I'm just saying.
Like I
mean,
told you.
and that's not
Somebody is
discriminatory.
helping her.
Somebody has to be helping her. And it ain't me. I don't know this bitch.
I mean, she
worm.
gotta have
She
some
doing the
real
worm.
paper.
No, she doing the worm.
She
That's
doing the
hilarious.
worm to get around, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying she definitely gotta have some real paper.
Facts. Somebody paying for that.
Yeah.
If not, God bless. Well, she probably getting SSI to the point where, like, she really getting checked.
Wow.
I'm not saying it because I want the money. I'm just saying. Like, damn.
This conversation is no longer anointed.
she
What
probably
is
ain't giving
the
that much.
actual fun?
I don't think I could do it.
She probably ain't even getting that much, bro. She probably like getting like $750
She
per
getting-
month.
She getting like $1,300 to $1,500 a month. She ain't got arms or legs. Somebody got to pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Somebody
she
has
is.
to. Somebody has to keep
Or
up with
if he's super big,
Oh man.
first of all, how do you get to it? I'm not talking
I have a weight limit, and my weight limit has always
BB.
been like 320.
320 is
Yeah,
your weight
because there's
limit?
some. But yeah, because
I
there's
gotta
some.
watch what I eat.
But believe it or not, there's some big girls out here
Yeah.
that you don't know they that big. Like you look
Right.
at me, you probably think I weigh almost 200 pounds. I used to weigh 260. I weigh 220 pounds right now.
And they get you trying to swallow
All right,
you up
hold on.
too.
Right.
Hold up, we got another caller.
Hello?
What's up?
Hello.
Philly Hot, who's this?
This is Mark. Mark G.
Mark G.
What's up, homie?
Mark
What's
G.
going on, Mark?
Let me
Yes.
ask you a question.
Yes.
Does good sex mean you do not have to perform oral sex?
No, I don't think so. I love oral sex.
Oh, is that
You
right?
mean giving and
Yeah.
receiving?
Yes, my Chinese name is Long Tongue.
Long time.
Bars, young man. Bars. Talk heavy.
Yeah.
Hey, them niggas don't know you, Mark. Talk to them. Fuck they mean.
Well, I answered your question. Y'all have a nice night.
Oh, you too,
Well, that
homie.
was short.
Mark.
All right.
All right.
That nigga got one joke in.
One-
They call my
Yeah,
Chinese
that's all-
name Long Tongue.
Keisha.
You?
Hello?
What it do? What it do? She probably hung
Step
up.
away.
She called back.
Is this a question?
Yeah, that's definitely a question.
What's the question?
All right. Are you telling your partner you love oral sex too? Or are you setting your partner up to fail by not telling them they need to give you oral pleasure?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh,
I guess that, yeah, I'm setting them up.
good
I'm setting them up.
get him. Who got that one?
Oh,
I don't know.
well,
That's
you're
what the
old enough
setup-
because maybe I feel like you already should know because you was doing it to get me. You was
That's
doing
not an
it to
opening
get
move for me. We gotta be together some time first. Then I'll think about it.
Oh
Because
man.
I know I'm gonna dick you down well enough for you to keep bringing your ass back. So later on, baby, you know, it got to be like, 1 month for, you know, a celebration. Oh, a bitch turned a different birthday? Oh, come on out here,
Yeah.
sing happy birthday to it at Applebee's. Let me go back and find a little man in the boat. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is.
Oh man.
Are you setting up? You are setting people up to fail if you don't tell them what you want out of.
That's true. That's
um,
true.
Out of a relationship, or I do agree with that part of it. You are if I like a bitch to lick the back of my kneecaps, if that's what gets me to fuck off, and I don't tell her, and then I'm sitting there mad every night because I
Right.
ain't had my kneecaps licked.
Right.
Like, what do you expect?
Some people got different experiences, different
Yeah,
ways. You know what I'm saying?
communication is key. I met a chick, she couldn't come unless I played with her. Her clitoris while I was inside of her.
But some females don't like to be played with, though. How about
Yeah,
some
and that's-
some
and that's-
females
see,
don't like to be
there's
played?
different strokes for different
They like,
folks.
they
That
say,
was the point I was
They say they don't like to get fingered. They don't like to get
Oh yeah,
all the
those
extra
bougie
shit. You know what I'm
bitches are the
saying?
word dick only. Yeah, whatever.
Only dick, they
man.
like-
And
they
then
like
when
the
I go to
dick
put my
and
face
tongue.
in it, now so tongues are allowed too now. Get your dumb ass out of my face. No fingers except for mine. But then you gotta remember, some certain experiences advise you not to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I had a chick. She was on my top for a while. So finally I went over to her crib and she sucking me off, but I kept feeling her like touching my thighs. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Next thing you know, she like spread like my cheeks apart. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. No, just let it happen. No, bitch, just no. There be none of that. I put my clothes on and I left. Because she tried that shit like 3 times. You won't be getting in this ass. You better go ahead.
Oh, she's trying to crack your ass like a walnut.
She put my finger in my doobie shoot. No, shorty, I'm good.
No, I ain't doing that.
Put my clothes
nails
right
too
on and
long.
left.
That's crazy.
I had to go. Like, nah, there'll be none of that.
So which one oral sex do you like? Music on or music off?
For sex?
Yeah, for sex, period.
I prefer like a television on. Music is cool too. I used to do my best work to fucking music.
Darkness or light?
Dark.
Darkness.
But the TV, like, the room must be dark. The TV, if it's going to be on, is going to be on. But dark is better always. I do my best work in the dark. I used to put dishwashers in. White ladies keep coming in, turning the lights on. Turn that
you want to
goddamn
keep
light
the
off.
lights off. Like I said, my belly.
It's not. Well, it's with the lights out. It's not a visual
She
thing.
feeling herself.
Yeah, see, I'm feeling myself.
It's with the lights out. It's more of a.
Feeling myself.
With the lights out, it's more of an imagination thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is you can. I can enjoy you. You can enjoy me. I'ma see what I'ma see if my eyes are open at that moment. Because I've had that question asked me like, do you have sex with your eyes open or closed? It depends on what I'm doing and where we at with it.
Right.
If I'm tired and we doing the lazy, my eyes are closed. You still gonna get all this meat though, but you know.
Oh,
it depends on what side of the fence. Oh, let's go. What's
man,
that?
that's
What's
another
that?
question. Another question.
Are they coming in through email or something? What's going on?
Yeah, we got it going on over here.
Yeah, I get a lot of
We
questions.
got the
you know what I'm saying?
support.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Let's go.
So how do you tell your partner, hey, I want oral sex on the regular. Can I come without it? How do you feel about that?
Oh shit. Wait, all right, so
You have to tell your
see,
partner
that's
what's going on, because if you don't communicate, communication is key in a relationship.
I just said that. I literally just did. But the thing about that thing is, it depends on. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta have like a Hollywood opera or some shit, but timing is everything with something like that.
Yeah.
And most likely, the time for that is when we first start fucking. Like we can't be 2 years of fucking and all of a sudden like, yo, I can't come unless you eat me. Bitch, I've been making you come the whole time. Fuck are you talking about?
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta open with that. You know what I'm saying? That human beings are creatures of habit, right? So if you used to a certain thing going a certain way,
right.
when that changes, you're like, well, I'm gonna go find out what's going on over here now. So if you go into the relationship or into the sexual friendship or whatever it may be with the idea of, well, I'm going to make sure this nigga eat me on once every 2 days, then that's what you're going to get if you demand that. You know what I'm saying? But if we've been fucking for months and nigga ain't had to do nothing but put it in and make you fucking squirt, what the fuck am I doing?
Wow.
What? I mean, seriously. At this point, I'm eating it when I want to. Should I get the inkling for it?
All right, we're going to go a half an hour, then we're going to
It's like caviar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We about to bring out some music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going to break out with some music,
and we're going to come back.
and we're going to come back.
You already know.
That was a crazy.
That's the only thing I know how to play.
Fucking Queen. I've been there twice in my life. Not what they talking about.
This was a good show.
How long y'all want to break?
Oh, it's a question? It was a question? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for the, right. Oh.
I done messed up my chance.
Yeah, you definitely did. Oh, that's great.
What happened?
All right, let me turn these mics off. All right. Remember, I was like, my friend was like, my friend was like, nobody can make her come. She texted me. Him was like,
Well, I mean, you ain't nameless, so. For all they know, that could be made up. I got something for like an apple cigarette.
yeah.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Tuned in right here to HottRadio.com. Oh, y'all can follow us on YouTube. Really Hot Radio Station on YouTube with your girl Tierra. Tierra, give us your information, Tierra. This is your girl Tierra right here.
Tuere, last name Richardson, Facebook. That's it. It's Facebook. Just get at me on Facebook.
She give you that crazy sex talks, that freaky shit. She's a cougar. Silverback. You know what I mean? Like, get at her though, you know what I'm saying? It's the studio, you know what I mean? We in here though. Really Hot Radio. All artists, log me in right here. I'm gonna send you my email real quick. djlee25@gmail.com. If you want your music to be played right here, holla at me. We live, baby. We about to close out in a minute though. Monday, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you know what I mean? Every Monday. Every Monday night, right here, man. Watch, I'm bring y'all some killer people. Killers. You heard me? You heard me, though? We got some killers. Well, I'm gonna tune them right back. I'm gonna tune them right back. I take some flicks, though. Hold up. I tune it right back. You got some flicks. You heard? I get some flicks.
Yeah, I gotta take some pictures with you.
Yeah. I'm trying to check. Gotta get this right here, real quick. Pretty hot radio. Gotta put that one in y'all in. I got it. Huh?
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, man. Oh, it's your fighting back. What are we doing here? Ready?
Alright.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Alright, we gotta come up with the topic for next week.
Top for next week. Top for next week. Make me get some of my support. Hold on. Let me get my support.
Oh, we gotta take one picture. Oh yeah, look, I gotta take your picture.
Yeah, we took it right here.
You wanna take a picture right there?
We got radio. Yeah, you got to take a picture. You got to take a picture back here too. We got radio. Radio joint. Yeah, we got joint. Back way joint. Yeah.
I only got.
Yeah, you got half of it. You got the whole picture.
Yeah, you know.
That's alright, you got it.
That's what you. You see it, you know, from Facebook, you know.
Alright, so, mic on, like laptop.
Yeah, you already know. You better come back on this joint.
Alright. Mic's back on.
Like check 1 2 1 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are back on
Got about another half.
at Crazy Girl to Air Right show on Philly Hot Radio.
Yeah.
After hiatus, this is the first one in how long?
We was on here for a while.
Yeah.
It was like a
Talking
couple years
about
ago,
it.
wasn't it?
Conversation was, if the sex is good, is oral sex necessary?
About that.
The majority ruled no. But we had one that said if the sex is really good, they can give a pass on the oral sex. I said that too. If the sex is really good, I can give a pass on the oral sex. But the sex got to be good though. But that can't be on the regular because I'm a cheat because I need the oral.
But hold up. This is the thing though. That good sex, I had a girl having a seizure. I had that good sex on her.
Oh,
I put her
a
into
seizure?
a seizure.
Lord have mercy.
She's like, I said, damn, you
I got money, Leak. I got the money.
He married. I mean, I'm giving a bitch convulsions, but nothing to the point where I needed to go get a spoon and save that bitch life. Like, it ain't.
Yeah, I mean, she's really shaking, though. Like, she's in the seizure, coma, Joe.
I mean, I've been on both sides of the fence. It was one chick I was having sex with. She could not orgasm, and I'm giving this bitch the best 22-year-old dick I had at the time. And for like 3 hours straight, and she did not come.
I got another question.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
And then I've had women like literally lock up while I'm bunning. They was coming so hard. So continue on.
It said, if your partner brought an extra person into your bed, would you do what you had to do to please your partner?
Yes, you know what? If my partner brought somebody home right now,
Ooh.
I would be hype.
Well, see, there's a different.
I would be
See, this is
hyped.
a hedge question, and the reason why it's a hedge question is because if you bring in another bitch, then we in. If you bring in another chick, it depends on the chick, but I'm more inclined to. Another dude, nah. That's not going.
No
See,
dudes
that's
over
the
here.
thing.
Yeah.
But if
See,
you
I
brought
will,
another
I'm more
dude,
inclined to have a 696 than I am to have a 969. And we're looking
I
at
have
that.
had.
Does that
two-
make sense?
I have had two dudes, and it
Right.
wasn't gay. They weren't gay. They weren't gay, and that was like the best night of my life. I had
man.
two dudes. That was the best night of my life. I will never forget it.
Of course not.
But then I had two dudes at two separate times. That was almost a threesome. They just didn't know it.
Oh, man.
They just didn't
man.
know it.
That's hard.
Man.
That's horrible. That
It
first
is.
dude must have been trash. Or you was just really that on it.
Wow.
Yeah, my sex drive is high. You gotta do a lot. You gotta do a lot.
Wow.
I'm just saying. When the cat
Hey.
when I got the cat syndrome. when that,
Damn, what
Yeah,
type of... That's a dead-ass cat.
No. Like I said, that's a hedge question. If you bring a chick to the bed with the intent that I'm not pleasing you, then like, how do you expect me to please her too? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that question
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
more
yeah.
from a woman to
Yeah.
a man, because if she's bringing another man in, that's because he's not. Most times, because some bitches is freaks and whores, but most times, if a chick is bringing another dude to your bedroom, it's because she wants you to mirror or model after what this nigga is about to do to her that you gonna watch. If you allow it.
Yeah, if you
So
allow
that's
it.
why I
'cause
said that's a
you
hedge
bring another,
question.
you bring
Yeah,
another
yeah.
nigga. If I
Like,
bring
if-
another nigga to the bed,
All right,
we
now
fighting.
right.
And I gotta go home with
think
the dude.
think about this.
I'm getting put out.
Think about this. If a chick, if a like okay, if a dude brings another chick to the bedroom because he's not being pleased,
Right.
like that chick would or should be offended. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care if he has the dick of a god. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the first bitch is gonna be like, well, what the fuck are you? Why is she here?
Right.
And the same would go on the flip side for a man, I believe. Like, if I was in bed with a chick and she was like, yeah, I called Roger, he's on the way over. Who the fuck is Roger and why is he on his way over?
But I got a question. I got another question, though, for
Follow
this,
up.
man. Like,
All right.
how about the Muslims have 7 wives?
That's different. They're allowed to because of their religion. But here's the thing, and most people don't say this when they say that. The first wife has to approve of the second wife. The first 2 wives have to approve of the third wife.
Wow.
The first 3
But
wives have to approve of a
Do
fourth
they
wife.
have oral
and-
sex?
Yeah, my husband's Muslim.
Do they have oral sex?
Do we have more than one wife?
All
he
the- I'm
doesn't
saying
have
all the
more than
wives.
one wife.
Because
All the
you
wives.
won't allow
Not that
it,
I,
right?
not that I know of.
But you
'Cause he
but you
could-
wouldn't allow that,
No,
would
I
you?
wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't allow
Now,
it
I
because
haven't
I would
heard-
have to have another husband.
I've heard of religions or situations where, like, of course, the man is responsible financially,
Right.
and like he basically has 2 to 3 or 4 wives, and it doesn't matter if they approve of each other or not. And he lives downstairs in the basement or in a separate room to himself, and all the kids can come out in and out as they want. but the wives have to ring a bell in order to enter his personal.
Oh
TV.
shit, I'm too abusive.
Right. So
I've
like,
had
it's all
charges.
in. It's all in.
I've had charges.
It's all-
I've had restraining orders put on me,
Wow.
and I'm currently in therapy for anger management.
It's all in.
So-
It's all in. Like with that question, it's all in what you're willing to put up with. Like me myself,
That's
if
great.
I'm in a relationship, which my last one was a year and some change ago, but anything beyond that goes back to like my son's mom, and my son is 9, and we broke up when he was 2. So you know what I'm saying. In that time, I 3 years I was celibate, but most of it I was a whore, and you know what I mean. It's nothing to it. But at the same time, like if I'm in a relationship,
Right.
You don't have to share because I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to share because I don't want to share.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I would like one wife is enough. I don't get it. I don't care. I could be a millionaire. I don't need. Like I could see like it's a boy, a comedian boy. I think his name's D-Ray, and he has like 2 girlfriends, and they both bad as shit. But that's something that they grew organically. It's not like one day D-Ray was fucking with the bitch for like a couple years, then he just brought the other bitch on board. Like, oh, no, don't worry, that's Karen. She gonna live with us too. Like, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, that they all agreed to that. Like, polyamory that's a different breed of animal. Everybody has to be on board with that, and nobody can. It's almost like that sister wives
You know
shit.
what? I wouldn't mind if you could have more wives and I could have another husband.
Another.
That's
You
what I'm
get a
saying.
second husband that's going to do everything the first husband don't. And therein lies the rub.
Like
Because
fixing
men-
a car. The second
That's not what
husband
you
would
want.
have to.
Nah,
Oh
fuck
man,
outta
come on. Hey, yo.
She tried it.
Hey, yo, yeah, she did. She
Come on,
did.
man.
She did. Hey, yo.
Like fix
Must
my
got stupid
car.
written on our fucking faces
Uh-huh.
somewhere.
Must get
Like
slapped up.
fix my car.
That's good.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna fix your car, all right? He got the smart plugs. Go right in your tailpipe.
That's good.
Fuck out of here with that shit. I want a second husband so he can fix shit. You know, go ahead and call a handyman like you been doing.
I'm getting another man to fix my car. Then I don't have to call no handyman. Matter of fact, I'll call the handyman and make him my side husband.
Oh man.
That's what I'm talking about.
I had nothing to do with that.
I'm a
The,
whole
not
nother
at
the
all.
Express Witten views of 2 Air Ray and the
I
Crazy
am-
Girl
I'm
2 Air Ray show
I'm
are limited to 2 Air Ray and her crazy ass. Fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
man.
Bullshit she trying to pass on
Real
as
talk.
logic. Like she's really trying.
You never know what you're gonna hear out of my mouth.
That's
you never
crazy,
know.
man.
Just anything might pop out. Anything.
Any other questions?
Any more questions?
Yo, ain't no more questions over here. Any more questions over here? Nobody questions.
Like I said, I don't. You know, it's all about pleasing each other, and it's like before we even get to that part of it, we just need to be pleasant to each other. Before we even get to trying to talk and fuck and all that, just be decent human beings. And once you do that, then the world basically opens up for you. You know what I'm saying? You may not always get what you want, but most times if you're a decent human being, you get what you need. And I mean, that's where I'm going to leave it. I can't,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I can't, like, I mean, you know, like when it comes to sex, like I'm bipolar. Nice stroke, mean hook. Like it just
knock you right the fuck out.
yeah.
Huh?
So you know what I mean, you know, and the lips are big, so they work well. Should we get to that point? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But you know, everything ain't for everybody, and you know, you got to do as you see fit. You know what I mean? And most times, people only gonna do to you what you allow them to. So if you allow them to skip out, they're gonna skip out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If they can only play half the game and get all the credit for it, or you know what I'm saying, do half the work and get paid for it,
Yeah.
that's what they gonna do. So
So where can they follow you at right now? Like where they can
Oh,
follow you
man,
on Facebook,
I,
Twitter? Where can they follow you at?
You can find me on Twitter at _lump. On Facebook, Lump Hamilton, HAMILTON.
Sometimes you gotta say it slow because it's a lot of retarded people out there. That's
yeah,
a little handicap.
LUMP, Life's Ugly Money Problem, Lump Hamilton on Facebook, and Lump _ Hamilton on Twitter. I got some shows coming up. Give me 1 second. I just got booked for a show while we were sitting here talking, which is a blessing. On what we doing? I got 2 shows coming up. Here we go. On February 28th, I'm at the Suburban Beer Garden, 570 Wellington Square in Exton, PA. Tickets for that are $25. And on March 16th, I'm at the Pronto Bistro Italiano, 43 North Bailey Road, Thorndale, PA. I also host at the Comedy Works in Bristol, and you can just see me in Philadelphia. I do a lot of open mics and shows. Props to all the Philly comics that's out here trying to working, you know what I mean, developing their craft. It's definitely a hard thing to get up in front of people and try to make them laugh, especially if they've never seen you before.
Right.
Yeah.
But that, for me, that gets my comedy dick hard, and I just mean my comedy dick. Like, I'm not standing on stage aroused that throws the people. Because they, you know, if they haven't experienced you before and you feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like they're going to enjoy me if they've never seen me before. So I think that's about everything that I have.
What about somebody book you for a birthday party? Would you do a comedy show?
Yes, I've done baby showers. I've done comedy in some crazy places. I did comedy at 11th and Reed in front of the Acme supermarket with my first microphone.
Wow.
During a snowstorm. Like, I have pictures of that. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like, we did an open mic on the street in the middle of a snowstorm. You know what I'm saying? So I've definitely paid a lot of dues, and I'm not saying that don't mean I got more dues to pay.
Right.
But you know, comedy is almost it's endearing, but it's cutthroat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 8 years in, and I may not ever get famous. I don't want to get famous. I just want to make enough money to be comfortable. I want to be able to go to my house that I paid for, the taxes paid off. I want to be I just want to be successful. I want to I want to be a nationally touring feature. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. Always has been. And I'm pretty close to it. I'm at the guest spot. You know what I'm saying? The guest spot start of my career. You know what I'm saying? Where most people can't even get on the show.
Right.
I could walk up or talk to somebody. Yo, you got any spots? Oh yeah, let's throw him up. Give him 5 minutes, and then I turn that 5 into 7 or that 7 into 10. You know what I'm saying? Rock them out, and you know you got to make it to a point where they can't deny you.
Right.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do now. Like my name is my name, and to me it rings bells. Because I want what we all want. I want to be successful. I want to get in front of crowds that I know have never seen me before. I want somebody to come out their pocket and say, look, let's, you know what I mean, the TV show ain't got to be good, but let's just get his brother some money for a TV show. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all a process and a grind. And if I didn't see any progress in my grind, I'd have been quit. You know what I mean? I'm not a quitter at all. And, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, look out for me if you see me. People see me in the street all the time, and they think, like, I don't know, I guess, because even though I talk eloquent and stuff on stage, in real life, like, I look menacing to some people. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga short, he's stocky, walk sideways. I don't know what he gonna do. Like, people see me, like, I've been lifting refrigerators and appliances since I was 15 years old. I'm 41. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm stocky. I can lift this whole table while y'all sitting in the chairs, and I'm not joking when I say that.
He say he pick big biddies up too. All big girls.
Oh, yeah.
He look for all big girls. 500 and up.
That's what I'm
500
talking about. My
500
next
and
question was, can you lift me? God,
I
man.
don't know. You can't. I think I could. Well, we know your husband African, so we know he lifting you. We know you getting lifted when you get lifted.
So you can lift her and eat the box out at the same time.
I had to probably plant ass on the wall, but yeah, it could get done.
Oh,
You gonna point at the wall?
She said she want
You
experiment.
got a whole husband at home, and that's not my role. I ain't here to break up no happy homes. Not
I
here.
done heard it all. I done heard it all. I'm trying to live at home. I'm not trying to get put out.
Right. So you don't want no parts of the struggle. This is not what you need in your life.
You're gonna be
You go home.
divorced, single.
Right. You go home. Yeah, you know what I mean? You go home, get them pumps.
Oh man.
We supposed to get 3 inches of rain on 3 inches of snow, then change the rain on Wednesday.
Hey,
Oh,
Terry,
yeah.
what's up, Terry? What they can find you at, Terry? Right?
You can find me on Facebook at TUERE, last name Richardson. Look for the girl in the regular hairstyle. Do not click the one with the wig on.
Cause that joint came off.
Yeah, that
She got dick down. Good. It came right off her
they
body.
done hacked my page. So you can find me there. Ask to be my friend, and I'll accept you. And we'll be here every Monday from 8 to 10, rocking it. That Crazy Girl to Air show.
You already
We
know.
will be rocking it every Monday from 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
You never know what we're going to talk about. You never know who going to be on here. We already got one person that can come every Monday if they want to.
I'll be back.
That's
As
Lump.
long as I ain't tied
Yep.
up.
Yeah, that's Lump. Lump will be here. We never know what he going to say or how he going to say it.
Well, we
Right,
just
right.
all right now.
And
Can I get you? Well, maybe more so you to make a promise that every week is not gonna be the same old shit with just
No.
sex and everything. We gotta
No.
come up with some like. Not groundbreaking because we're not going to change the world
No.
Yeah.
in this, you know what I mean, hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
But at least something interesting. Like, we never even touched on the Smollett shit. We never touched
No,
on,
we never talked this about
like,
the
we could talk
Smollett.
about.
Maybe
So, can we do
week.
next week Smollett,
yeah.
R. Kelly, maybe
Oh, yeah.
Cosby?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
something,
That
you know what I'm
sounds
saying?
good.
You
Six,
know what I
six,
mean?
by
Sounds
With-
6'9".
good.
6'9"? You ever heard about 6'9"?
I know who he is, and I know what
Yeah,
that's
that's-
about.
that's-
And you
yeah.
probably know a little
Yeah.
bit more than I
I
do, so
thought
we
you
can
was
chop it
saying
about
we
that
gonna
too.
talk about
Nah,
6ix9ine.
it's a
I'm like-
rapper. He's Mexican. He's
I'm like-
Hold on, let me, because I'm gonna show him how I know.
Yeah.
I know a little bit. There's a rapper. He's from New York.
Yeah.
He's a very young man, maybe 20 by now.
Yes.
Yeah, something like that. And he's got like very colorful hair. He has the tattoo of the number 69 on his face, amongst other tattoos. His name is Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's a
Yeah.
Mexican kid. He
Yeah.
was in Catholic school, but you know what I mean. And he started rapping gangster. And currently he's in jail for
9 counts.
predatory 9 counts.
You got 9 accounts.
I only knew about 2 of them. There's
Nah.
basically underage girls. So what happened was he's 17 and he's messing with a girl that was 14 or something like that.
No.
From the case that I read.
Oh, okay.
The case that I read, the one that originally kicked
Okay,
it off. I
okay,
don't know what's
okay.
happened since he,
Yeah,
started his career.
We're going to talk about that next
Right,
week.
I'm
You know what
saying. So,
We'll
and
talk about that
Alright.
next week.
so when you hear somebody say 6ix9ine and it sounds out of context, more than likely they're referring to him.
You already know.
And where can they find you? You're not
yeah.
limited to the scoop, not telling people where to find you. Fuck, where you be home DJing at? And,
You
you
catch
know,
me everywhere, man. I'm DJ Lee25. You catch me on Facebook as my name Malik.James41 at, that's right there. And Instagram, Twitter is DJ Lee25. I'll be everywhere. I'll be DJing everywhere, man. You catch me in strip clubs. You catch
Yeah,
me.
I
You
think
catch me in your girl crib, in your party. Catch me doing the ooh-wop, ooh-wop. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know what that means.
Say no, I don't know what that
That's
is.
like when the RZA get on. That's like when the RZA every time the RZA gets on something, he goes, "Yeah, we hitting it like bong
Yeah,
bong," and
man.
I'm like, "The fuck?" is
being
that?"
a wobble wobble, you know what it is,
yeah,
you
I mean,
know.
I think sexual assault or
No,
what
no,
it
ain't no
was,
sexual
sex-
assault over here.
No. I was talking about subject change. I'm
Okay,
sorry. Switch
okay.
gears. I think next week maybe like the sexual assault and
Yeah.
and Smollett because that's not sexual assault. That's something.
Right.
And probably by next week we'll know if they're going to indict Bull over it. So it probably would be better to talk about that next week. But Jesse Smollett will go that, and then sexual assault with Bill Cosby, R. Kelly,
Yeah.
Yes.
Tekashi
Sounds
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
That sounds about that
Sounds
right.
good.
I mean,
Sounds
we
good.
cover enough bases, and people may actually call in to talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What was going on with Bill Cosby about sentencing
I'm
and stuff
so
like that.
split on that. I'll wait
Yeah,
till
man.
next week till we. You
Yeah,
know what I mean,
we
to
definitely gonna talk about that next week,
I'm
y'all.
split,
Hey,
I'm
yo,
split on him. Kelly, I'm not split on.
Oh.
And 6ix9ine, I could give a fuck about. Like, he's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Anybody that can yell, I got the blicky, get the the VA. I don't need to hear what you saying. No way. And for you to like be out here fucking children is not cool. Don't fuck kids. That's basically the bottom line. Shouts to Alex Perlman. That's what that was his line. I stole it from him. Don't fuck kids. Fuck everybody. Just don't fuck kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of beef going on too, man.
What, as far as like hip hop?
Yeah, a whole lot of hip hop beef going on. Oh man, it's crazy. I gotta talk about that.
See the difference. You still never said how old you are. How old are you? You never stated that. How old are you?
I'm 14.
No, that was fuck out of here. Just because you get carded for Lucy's.
Disregard everything I said.
Right, like you just said all
I'm
that
not
to a
going to
child.
be the female R. Kelly up in here. You won't be getting me on some Bill Cosby.
Brainwashing this young man. Like, come on. 30 what?
I'm 32.
So 32, I'm 41. We about the same age. Our beef was, you know, even though it started with some old shit, was like Busy Bee and Kumo D, LL Kumo D. But we got the good shit, like, you know what I'm saying, Hammer and Run DMC and, you know, Jay-Z, Nas. Y'all motherfuckers got like G Herbo and fucking Q, Don Q from, like, who the fuck are these people? Nobody knows who these people are. You know what I mean? And we'll talk. We can talk about beef another time. Like right now, I'm heavy into battle rap.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Like I host battle rap events.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
I
whole
host
lot of
for
beef
Crack
in there.
Liberty.
It's a whole lot of beef in there.
I don't want to turn this into a battle rap
No,
podcast, but I could definitely have that conversation.
But
I
that
love
could be
battle
part
rap.
of the. That's part of it. Like I don't want to just have one conversation. It could be multiple different conversations.
For sure.
During the course of the show.
For
So don't think like y'all need to talk about sports.
I mean, that'll
stuff
come
like
up.
that.
Like, you know, the Sixers just did well. We a year off the Eagles Super Bowl. The Phillies may be grabbing the most expensive player in baseball at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's definitely some things that can be talked about.
Yeah, we definitely grown.
All right.
So, you know,
All
it
right.
is what it is. I had fun with y'all tonight.
Yes.
I'm going to go home and
Thank
get browbeat.
you, everybody, for tuning in to that Crazy Girl to Air show with DJ Leak. And we had Lump in the building.
Thank you for having me.
We will hear from you next. You will hear from us next week. As our topics you will look on Facebook and see the question of the week, which will be crazy.
Bye, Terry.
Yeah, yo, you should create a Crazy Girl T-Wear show fan page on Facebook.
Hold up, but listen. We're gonna make a mixtape about Terry.
Oh shucks!
We're gonna make a mixtape.
Well, that'd be great too. But then once you can air it, I mean, you can literally. So when you tagging up the show, people can go to the show, go right to the website. You'll have everything listed on it. It's the same as a Facebook comic page, but because it's for the show.